Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings and blessings. Beautiful, bountiful Ascension Star family, my divinity to yours. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for your love, light, support, your appreciation, participation, your hearted comments, and our collective united light. I am reading for our beautiful babies of the zodiac, Aries. The cardinal fire sign. It corresponds with spring in the northern hemisphere. And of course, in that hemisphere, it is always a time of regrowth or new beginnings. Like a child is born, it brings a lot of joy into our lives, a lot of happiness and a scent of divine fragrance. The smell of a baby is incredible. You just get that smell and you know there's a newborn baby around or a new baby around, and that's the breath of freshness that is coming your way in September. Finding that whatever you've been working hard at and for will now be in its fullest bloom, ready to birth, to push forward. Perhaps you've been in quotation labor pains for a long time, trying to birth the new and birth the self. Of course, it's the energy of the vibration of Aries is just very youthful and young and energetic and innocent, and always calling for attention and want to be the center of attention. But on the stronger side, very fiery, tempery, ambitious, and goal orientated, wanting to achieve, wanting to make a success of everything. And of course, ruled by Mars, the temper, the fire. They're very concerned about self-image, self-expression, of course, outside image and expression as well, external image, very much personality aware, and wanting to leave their mark as well, wanting to leave their Spirit is saying the fire burns out and you see the ash from the fire, or the scarring that the fire left. It's like that print. They want to leave that print of what was and what is to come, to say, I was here, remember me. When you look at this, you will always remember that I've helped to redefine something or change something and bring in the fresh. I've helped to excavate the old and clear the land and plow through it. And of course, now is time for the new. Of course, resonant with the first house of life and personal action. And it also represents a point entry of the soul, because remember, babies are connected still very closely to the world of spirit, and very expressive of vitality and strength and activity. Yeah, quite a package, aren't they? So I would like you to think of 2 questions, and we will answer that at the end with a yes and no. If you've not listened to the other readings, please do listen out for it as well. There are some beautiful messages that have come through. So if your sun is in Aries, Moon, Rising, Venus, or have multiple placements, then of course this is for you. Spirit Divine, tell us for our Aries collective for the month of September. 3 of Swords. Overthinking, mental strain, and a lot of worry about how things are going to work out. You're putting your heart through a very difficult situation. Your mind is putting your heart through that. Your mind is putting your physical body through that. and obviously you are giving yourself a lot of headache and heartache at the same time. But for some of you, others are doing this to you. You're finding it very challenging. Being an Aries can always just set you off in the wrong way, like a rocket going forward, somebody lighting your fuse or lighting your fire. It can either go one of two ways. They light your fire and absolutely you fall in love with them, and be very passionate and understanding and connected, or they could light that fuse and send you off like a rocket in the wrong direction or in any direction. And that's what's showing up here. So be aware of what you need to let go, what you need to release, what doesn't serve you. If it can't work, it can't work. Stop plaguing your mind and putting yourself out there for something that needs to. You've got the Two of Swords, so definitely it is mental related. It is choices and direction. This month calls for you to make very strong with 3 and 2 of swords. That's 5 swords. That's a lot of swords. Stop looking at situations with your blindfold on. You need to take it off and of course look at it from a very different perspective. Change your perspective and the things around you will change. Right, so that's what's coming. I have the Hermit for you next, which is the month of September. Hermit is September. So this is the month. Now look at this. This is the month that you put on your galactic shield and see through your cosmic eyes. And when you realize what you want and it comes into your energy, then you bring it down and manifest it in reality, and then you'll be ready to take on, to move on, to progress, because you'll come out of that dark mindset or that dark cave or that uncertainty, difficulty, whatever's challenging you. You will then be able to come out with your lantern of light for yourself and for others, and it will be easier. Right, so there is a definite transformation that you are going through of some sort, perhaps to work on your crown chakra, work on your third eye chakra, intuition and crown, so that you can make the right decisions and emerge as the beacon of hope and light for yourself and others. Right, let's have a look. Magician. See, number 1. You will come out number 1. You will come out the magician because you'll be using the right tools. You would have used the right tools in which to create that magic. You're going to bring out that magic. You own the magic. You know the magic. It is spiritual. It is consciousness. It is cosmic. So you're going to come out wise, enlightened, beautiful, elegant, mentally balanced, and spiritually composed. You are going to be the magician that is leading others. You are moving in that direction. So it is just about letting go of the 3 of Swords and going into that galactic thought, imagination, to bring about a new creation. Wow. And 9 is completion, right? So you are ending something that shouldn't be there. You are letting it go. You're concluding it. You're cutting it off and putting it to bed. And it is good. You know, when we see the Hermit card, it's excellent because the Hermit is about introspecting. It's about reinventing yourself. It's about finding your inner strength. It's about understanding who you truly are. The card we have is Secret Temptation. Being led astray. Be careful of that. Right? Maybe that is what your 3 of Swords is about. Right? Because we have, there's the 3 in the 31. It's a number 31. We have the 3 and we have the 1. You let go of the temptation and you arrive at the 1. Your 3 begins at the first, right at the end on the left, and you've got the 1 that is touching this. So it's showing you you've got 31. It is time for you to make the right decision. When you get into your galactic intuition, insight, you can then tap into your pituitary gland, your pineal gland, your intuition, your higher consciousness, and know who the wolves are and what the wolves are, in quotation, right? And let go of all of that. All right, sacred message. Where does our Aries go into retreat and come out as the Hermit and the Magician? As the enlightened Hermit, the Valley of the Kings. Now that's a very big place for you, little ones of the zodiac, right? A baby into a king, that's a big step. Death is transformation. It is a natural part of life. There are consequences to all actions, no matter how small. Now look at that. You are the babies, you're small. So be conscious about big decisions, big undertakings, big steps that you'll be taking, making, shaking, breaking, or awaking, right? So you must be careful about what you're doing. So therefore, this is your transformation. This is where you begin. That's when you come out, you realize who you are. The temptation will be your consequences. Be conscious of that. So you are at a crossroad right now about deciding whether I should or I should not. Will it work? Won't it work? Is it right? Is it wrong? Right. So you are now having to find to be your own pillars. See, they look at each other. Reflection, right? Showing, talking in a dialogue, looking in the mirror and talking to yourself, looking at each other. You are the center of attraction, center of attention. You must seek the power from the higher consciousness, right? The sun god, Ra. You must go within to see, to feel, to hear, to know, to think, and then receive that enlightenment, that wisdom, because you've used the correct tools, the tools of creation. Your higher thinking, your higher being, your higher senses, right? The cosmic spirit are all your tools. You're undergoing a change, a transformation. Therefore, let go of any secret temptation. Perhaps somebody's trying to lure you into making a deal or joining them in a contract or a partnership. Please do your homework before you decide. It is a yes. Right, we have Ruby. Right, Aquarius had this as well. Bless your heart. Right, bless your heart. You need the healing because the swords are going through it. From your mind, you're sending the swords in your heart, and you need to make the right decision. So reach for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Connect with the ruby vibration and allow yourself to come through, to shine through, to be that vibration. And again, look at the golden, like I said with Aquarius. Once you put on your gold eyes, your golden eyes, and you allow the golden lantern to lead you down the dark path, using the golden tools and becoming that magician, you open up the rivulets within yourself, the streams, the tributaries of light inside you, and you will allow it to drip off of you, because you will then be this golden orb of who you're meant to be. You'll balance your heart and your mind in divine consciousness. An animal message, Spirit, please. Thank you. The eagle. Ancestral healing. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. So perhaps you are needing to work a little bit harder on clearing your past lineage issues, blockages, things that you know about in this lifetime you've experienced and is hovering and taking up space in your life. It is now time to ask for your ancestors to heal you, the enlightened ones to come through from your lineage. Know that you are your ancestors, so call in your higher self to connect with the other aspects of who you are, to connect with that ancestral lineage of wisdom and enlightenment and support, so that you can detach and cut cords and let go and release the baggage, the burden, the obstacles that hold you back from fulfilling your divine quest, from reaching your valley of the kings in transformation, from being the king or the queen, that royal bloodline that you are, that you should be owning. And with the eagle, eagles are solitary birds, taking to the sky, spreading their wings, owning their presence, and of course their presence is usually feared, but that's not what we want you to do. We are saying know your energetic signature. It is deep, it's profound, it's beautiful, and of course very comforting to those that will understand why you're spreading your wings and helping others to spread it as well. All right, so we have gentle release. Now that's about let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. And that's about healing, letting go, releasing things that don't serve your growth. It is about time. So it's all about the clearing. See, you have a lot of inner work to do that is ancestrally connected here. And therefore, you have to make the best of the opportunity being given and guided in which to let this go. Be gentle, be kind, be polite, be understanding with yourself. And always connect with your higher, with your guides, with your higher self and your team, in which to guide you through the release. Do not try to push out something that is stubborn or stuck. Something must unclick or unlock or weaken so that it can part ways and allow you through. Remember, the only way to break through is to go through or to get through, right? So sometimes we resist too much and we make it more difficult, and it becomes a challenge. We must just allow ourselves to very gently surrender. Let me read the other side. I just caught my attention. Go with it, embrace spontaneity and trust the journey, remaining open to unexpected twists and turns along the way. Right? Remember, the path along the mountain is winding, is windy, right? There's always obstacles, but when you come out from there, it is incredible, and that is beautiful, that you make it through. In the 9th month, you've got 0909. New beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishment, endings, conclusions, big love, and I've already said it's the 9th month of letting go, ending, concluding. So here's your confirmation of the new beginnings coming with the Hermit and the Magician, and of course taking to the skies like the eagle. Look out for an opportunity that might become a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up, huh? Close the old chapter, a new adventure will unravel. So you have nothing to fear. You could see 0909, you could just see 09, repetitively know that you are in the synchronicity of divine flow of message and being guided in which to take that step. And again, it's a mirrored effect of energy 0909. That in fact is my mother's birthday in September. She is 0909 and very often speaks to me through the 09 or the 0909. When she wants to connect with me, I do get to see those numbers very, very often, in fact almost daily, as I do the triple ones or the 1111s. Of course, many other numbers. Right, let's get a time message quickly. And then we get to your 2 questions. Right, let's see what's jumped out. You are connecting to the 11th house, which is the Aquarius house. Perhaps you also have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, but know that this vibration is the master number. Of course, 11 days, 11 weeks, something wonderful will take place, or on the 11th of a month, or at 11 o'clock, where you actually see the 11. So pay attention to that. If you've been working on something, a message might come or answer might come in 11 days. If not, 11 days from reading the message or listening to the message, up to 11 weeks, or on the 11th week or closer, you might get something wonderful to give you confirmation. So let's get to your question quickly. Your first question in your mind, and let's see if the answer is yes or no. The answer is yes. So whatever it was is, you've got a yes. Right, again, anything discerning, use discernment. Make sure that you learn it about what your step is, not just say yes, the coin said yes and I'll go ahead, and then you come back at me. No, you've got to be responsible about what you're doing. Do not think that the yes is, it could be a yes giving you a go ahead, but there's some work to be done in which to achieve it to be a yes. Right, your second question, and let's drop the coin, and you've got another yes. So you've got 2 yeses, the first sign that has 2 yeses. So this is brilliant for you, of course, and the reading is a big yes, yes. Right, it's a double yes. You've got 2 ones, you've got a double 9, so you are winning. And with that, beautiful Aries, I wish you a blessed and lovely and wonderful month of September, with all your beginnings, all your magic, and taking that out into the world and sharing your beautiful, magical self with everyone. With that, I love you, I bless you, I thank you. Till next.